Ladies and gentlemen, friends, it is my pleasure to attend the FinTech Festival virtually. Environmental and climate changes remain urgent as countries respond to the COVID-19. They affect us all, and their consequences will be more lasting and far-reaching. Recently, China has announced the aim to reach carbon emission peak by 2030 and achieve carbon neutrality by 2060. This long-term vision reflects China's commitment to green and low carbon development. It also means that to meet this climate objective, China needs to speed up its transition to low carbon production and consumption. China has made strong progress in supporting green finance. In 2016, the PBOC and other ministries published the guideline for establishing green financial system. Guided by this overarching design, we have established our green finance policy framework and encouraged the development of a wide range of green finance products. As of June 2020, outstanding green lending in China exceeded 11 trillion yuan, which is about 1.7 trillion US dollar, ranking first globally, while the stock of green bond totaled 1.2 trillion yuan, which is about 200 billion US dollar, which is the second largest in the world. This has been supported by our work in the following area. First, improve the policy framework for green finance. The PBC gradually implemented specific policies on green bond, green credit, and the disclosure of environmental information. The PBC is in the process of updating green bonds, endorsed project catalog. The new version is expected to remove fossil fuel related production and consumption, will include more climate-friendly activities, which demonstrate our strong commitment to reducing emissions. Moreover, the PBOC has strengthened policy incentives, including evaluating banks' performance in supporting green finance. Second, encourage innovation in green finance products. Green finance products in China become available quite early and have become increasingly diversified, such as green credit, green bonds, green agriculture insurance, green energy insurance, and green trusts. Third, establish pilot zone for green financial development. We have launched pilot programs for green financial reforms and innovation within 9 cities in 6 provinces since 2017. In these pilot programs, strong progress has been made in strengthening green finance policy framework, introducing new products and services, and implementing policy incentives. In the meantime, China has become a strong advocate for international cooperation on green finance. Together with Singapore and other countries, we have supported global climate governance, including through platforms such as G20, the network of central banks and supervisors for green financial systems, NGFS, and the International Platform on Sustainable Finance, IPSF. First, we introduced green finance into the G20 agenda during China's G20 presidency in 2016, when the G20 Green Finance Study Group was set up and helped build consensus on green and sustainable finance. Second, we jointly established the NGFS in December 2017, along with the Bank of England, the Bank of France, and the Monetary Authority of Singapore and other partners. Third, jointly launched the IPSF work on Common Ground Green Taxonomy. In October 2019, the PBC joined the IPSF with the aim to mobilize private funds for environmentally sustainable investment, together with public institutions from the EU, Singapore, and other countries. China and the EU have recently set up the Taxonomy Working Group under the IPSF. Green finance has greatly potential as more countries commit to carbon neutrality. The PBC will focus on new priorities to better support green recovery and the green transition. First, further improve green finance standards to support the carbon neutrality objective. As we update our standard for green credit, green bonds, and green funds, we will make sure projects supported by the green finance standards will not compromise our climate objectives while supporting environmental goals. Second, consider introducing mandatory requirements for financial institutions to disclose environmental-related information. Third, enhance capacity for analyzing and managing environmental and climate risk. The PBC will strengthen study on the potential impact of environment and climate risks on financial stability. Fourth, provide easier access for international investors to China's green finance market. We will promote harmonization of green finance standards at home and abroad by updating domestic standards and strengthening international cooperation. In addition, the PBC will continue to harness fintech in promoting green finance. In our green finance pilot zones, we have made efforts to embed fintech in green finance. For example, in Huzhou City, the local government established an integrated green finance service platform by using big data technology. It reduces the asymmetry on environmental and climate-related information and bridges green projects and financial institutions. It also allows the PBC to monitor green loans provided by banks as well as other underlying data. Financial technology such as big data, artificial intelligence, and blockchain are expected to play an increasingly important role in supporting green finance. I'm happy to see many fintech firms are attending this virtual event. The PBC will continue to work with all partners in mobilizing more private funds to support low carbon and sustainable development. Thank you very much.